All right, welcome back. So I've got the DBXL-E 2.0, the Fox edition. I want to run it today, but I noticed when I turn on, the fan's broken. So when I turn it on, the fan's broken. And this is a common issue with these, especially if you bash them hard. And this is, I think, the main reason I told Bars and Tone that these just are not as good as the Arma Outcast. So now what I'm trying to do is get it apart so that I can change out this fan, but they don't make it that easy. So we're gonna go ahead and unplug this thing just so I have no power going to it, and then you have to pop up this whole cover to get this fan replaced, which is just a dumb design. So I do have another fan, but that fan, oh, my remote, another Spectrum issue, power button's all messed up. But I do have another fan. It's just for an Arma and not a DBXL-E, so it's got an extra wire on it. So what you have to do is get this thing popped up, but because all these wires are secured, makes it pretty difficult. So we're going to try to get some slack in this thing. And what we're going to do is pop this fan out of here. And then you got to force this fan. You can see there's a fan blade missing. Or it's an 8-volt fan. I don't know. But now I'll have to get this in here, but I don't need these two wires. So we're going to separate that. And then we have to shove this thing through here. Making sure not to pinch any of these wires. But this is why I always check my RCs when I'm going through them. Power them up, run them in front of your house. You don't have to bash it. You just got to run it, make sure everything's good, nothing's overheating. Making sure you just don't have any issues, you know, before you actually head out. Put it back on the shelf, and then it's ready for its next bash. Now eventually I will put game changer fans on this, but usually these big Coke can motors, they just don't need it. So I believe this was blue, yellow, and then orange. wires back through. One thing Losi does is really make things secure. And we're going to put a new zip tie on this. Make it just like factory. And we're going to go ahead and test it. Fans on. Also had to put an antenna rod on this as well. Lights are working, that's a good sign. Let's go give this thing a run. See if it'll last. Turning radius is terrible on this thing. Check our dual rates. Steering's 100%. Travel. Steering's at 105. Got no more that way. Really good turning radius to the right, but horrible to the left. That's a Losi thing. Why is my steering trim not working? So right turns really well, left turns horrible. That's all I have left. Definitely need to do some work to the center diff. See how it sets right down? It's driving only off the front wheels. Sets right down. I can't really wheelie it. But that's kind of what makes it really stable. There we go. So there we go. Losi's all ready to go out and rip. Brand new body, all refreshed. Fans working, ESC's working. We're gonna give some motor temp some looks and see how this thing performs next time out. But there we go, guys. That's what I have to do to most of my RCs when they take a bad crash. Go ahead and get this thing inside. I'm gonna give this motor a feel. See how this motor feels. See if the ESC stays cold with that fan I put on. Hopefully it keeps it cool enough. Yeah, it's a little warm, but so is the motor. Fan's working. Keeping it a little cool, but there we go, all ready to take it out and rip. I think it's a 100-degree day right now, but I'm probably going to look at putting some game changer fans on the motor and probably a game changer fan on here and a regulator, which I'll have to get ordered up. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.